Tonight, you'll probably close your bedroom door, turn off the light, climb into a soft bed, and expect the next 8 hours to pass without much happening. No one walking nearby. No child crying beside you. No fire to keep alive. No animal moving just beyond the edge of the room. And if you wake at 2 in the morning, you might immediately wonder what went wrong. For most of human history, none of those expectations existed. There were no locked bedrooms, no mattresses, no blackout curtains, no alarm clocks telling everyone when the night should end. People slept beside children, relatives, embers, insects, changing temperatures, and whatever might be moving beyond the firelight. Yet somehow, they still managed to rest. Did ancient humans sleep through the night like we do? Did a person stay awake to guard the camp? Or have we completely misunderstood what human sleep was actually supposed to look like? Every ancient night began in the same place, on the ground. Before we can understand how ancient humans slept, we need to know where they slept. It's easy to picture someone collapsing onto a cold cave floor or a patch of dirt as soon as the sun went down. Then archaeologists found something unexpected. Deep inside Border Cave in South Africa, they found something almost no one expected to survive for 200,000 years. Layers of grass, not scattered randomly across the cave floor. The grass had been deliberately gathered into broad surfaces large enough for humans to lie on. Even stranger, beneath some of the bedding, was ash. In 2020, archaeologist Lynn Wadley and her team proposed that these ash layers may have helped discourage ticks and other crawling insects from reaching the sleeping surface. Your bedtime routine might include fluffing a pillow. Theirs may have included keeping ticks away. Long before mattresses or farming, ancient humans were already changing their environment to make sleep safer and more comfortable. More than 100,000 years later, at Sibudu Cave, also in South Africa, archaeologists found bedding mixed with leaves from a tree that naturally repels insects. The same idea. But even the best sleeping place leaves one question unanswered. Once everyone finally lay down, did an entire prehistoric camp actually fall asleep together? Ancient bedding tells us where people slept, but it can't tell us what happened after everyone closed their eyes. Did an entire camp eventually drift into sleep together? Or did someone always remain awake? Archaeology couldn't answer that. Someone had to watch living people through the night. An important clue came from the Hadza of Tanzania, a hunter-gatherer society whose way of life can provide clues into how humans live without modern bedrooms or electric lighting. David Sampson's team tracked the sleep of 33 Hadza adults for 20 days. They expected everyone would eventually be asleep. When the results came back, one stood out. Across all 20 days, there was only a single moment when all 33 adults appeared to be asleep, just 18 minutes. For the other 99.8% of the night, at least one person was awake or moving. Not because the camp was under attack, not because a tribe member had been assigned to stay awake, simply because different people slept at different times. It doesn't mean every prehistoric camp worked exactly this way. The Hadza are modern people living in the present, not frozen in the Stone Age. A camp never needed everyone asleep at once. If nobody had been assigned to guard the camp, someone was still awake. You'd probably assume it was a guard, a person whose job was to stay awake while everyone else slept. Predators hunted at night. The fire needed tending. A sleeping camp would have seemed dangerously vulnerable. But that's not what David Sampson's team found. The ones who were awake changed from night to night. There wasn't one dedicated watcher. It was different every night. One evening, someone stayed awake talking beside the fire. Another night, a parent woke to comfort a child. An older adult rose before dawn. A younger adult stayed asleep a little longer. Their sleep overlapped like pieces of a puzzle. A person's late night became another person's early morning. The team called this sentinel-like behavior. Nobody had assigned the job. Their sleep simply overlapped, no schedules, no shifts. Just dozens of individual sleep patterns quietly overlapping. Whether it evolved for protection, we still don't know. When those with different body clocks sleep together, at least one person is usually awake. What looks inconvenient for the individual may quietly help everyone else. Even at home today, one person stays up late while another wakes before sunrise. The house is asleep, but rarely all at once. Ancient camps may have worked the same way. If people weren't spending those quiet hours standing guard, what were they actually doing? Anthropologist Polly Wiesner found something surprising. After spending decades studying the Juhwanzi of southern Africa, she compared what they talked about during the day with what they talked about around the fire after dark. During the day, conversations were practical: where to find food, who was going hunting, problems that needed solving before sunset. But once darkness fell, the camp seemed to change personality. They talked about distant relatives, old journeys, strange encounters, spirits, and events from long ago. In the conversations Wiesner analyzed, around 81% of lengthy nighttime conversations involved storytelling. Archaeology cannot preserve conversations, but places like Wonderwork Cave in South Africa, researchers found evidence that humans were using fire deep inside caves around 1 million years ago. Fire gave them extra waking hours. They filled those extra hours with something daylight often didn't allow. Ancient humans didn't all sleep at once. They didn't all stay awake for the same reasons. We've been asking the wrong question all along. Instead of asking, what was the ancient human sleep schedule? Maybe we should ask, was there ever just one? By this point, you might think we've uncovered the answer. Perhaps ancient humans all slept in 2 separate blocks. Or perhaps they all woke for several hours in the middle of the night. Maybe there was an original human sleep schedule, and modern life simply erased it. Scientists have been looking for that answer for decades. While digging through diaries, court records, and medical texts of pre-industrial Europe, historian A. Roger E. Kirch kept seeing the same phrase: first sleep and a second sleep. People often slept for several hours, woke for a while, then returned to bed until morning. For them, waking in the middle of the night wasn't unusual, completely normal. That sounds like the mystery is solved. Then another study complicated the picture. When Gandhi Yetish and his colleagues studied sleep among the Hadza in Tanzania, the San in Namibia, and the Tsimane in Bolivia, they didn't find that pattern at all. There wasn't an ancient human sleep schedule waiting to be rediscovered. Different environments produced different sleep habits. What stayed consistent wasn't when humans slept, it was how they slept. Sleep happened as part of a community. That may be the real ancient instinct, not following one perfect schedule, but having a sleep pattern flexible enough to fit the world around you. Today we often search for one perfect sleep routine. There was no single ancient sleep schedule. Humans adapted instead. So, how did ancient humans actually sleep? Ancient humans didn't solve darkness by making everyone sleep at the same time. Each individual slept, but the camp remained connected. Tonight, you'll probably close your bedroom door, turn off the lights, and think of sleep as something a person does alone. For most of human history, it wasn't. Sleep happened beside others, beside a fading fire. The question was never simply whether one person could sleep until morning. It was whether the community could make it safely to sunrise. Ancient humans slept. Their camps almost never did.